Clouds, welcome back. New video. This is gonna be a really short one, okay? I want to comment on something that I'm noticing on Facebook and Discord and some other online forums about people are starting to now kind of glorify the term scalper, which is, it's kind of an interesting dichotomy with where the market is right now. It's slowing down a little bit, and we've got holidays coming up, so people are focusing their spending on other gifts for family and allocating their money elsewhere. But I keep seeing these posts on Facebook and Reddit of people with their kids, or they've got a chunk of product from Phantasmal Flames specifically, because it's obviously just come out, and saying, oh, we just spent hours in line, and we only got this, and the people in front of us were scalping, and we were at Target, or we were at GameStop, and we spent hours and hours, and these grown men were in front of us, and my kids only got this, this, and this. And the comment section is completely flipping on them. And months ago, the comment section was, dirty scalper, pieces of shit, men and adults don't belong in this hobby, this is a game for kids. And the script has completely flipped. Oh, how the turntables, right? The comment sections are now full of people saying, you got just as much as the people in front of you, because there's limits at Target, GameStop, now at Walmart too. These people had tons of product in the pictures that they posted. Big product too, like booster boxes, UPCs that are retailing for $140, booster bundle after booster bundle. And it's just so funny because everybody in the comments is like, those people in front of you are probably not even scalpers. They just woke up before you, got there earlier, and committed more of their time to getting some product that they very likely either want to rip, or if they get multiples, they'll sell one to cover the cost for the other product that they do want to rip, which is 100% what you should be doing. I'm not telling people to go out and, it's hard to now because there's limits at almost every single store. But before, when you could clear out a store, I thought that was pretty inappropriate. But now, if you can only get one or two of an item, and you want to go out and you want to grab something, call it one booster bundle, and you want to sell it for whatever market is, and you cover either the entire cost or partial cost of the other item that you got, what's wrong with that? People do the same thing in almost every other market. In stocks, that's the best way to make a living. If you can get 100 shares of any company and it goes double in price, you should probably sell half of that, cover the entire cost for your investment, and you have a quote unquote free investment. Now, of course, you still have the money that you committed originally invested, but you've already recouped the original amount that you invested, which I know Brian at Pokey, that he wasn't a big fan of that math, but I don't know how to tell you, Brian, that's how the math checks out, my friend. I don't think that's girl math. I think that's called rich people math. I'm pretty sure that was your contention, Brian. But either way, I just think it's funny how these comment sections have completely flipped. I saw one out of a random suggested post where the comments had already been turned off, probably by the moderators. I think it was a Michigan buy-sell trade, and I'm not in Michigan, so it just got recommended. But the people were just hosing the original poster about, dude, you've got all this product for you and your kids. You probably spent $500, like back in the day, early 2000s when Pokemon had just come out. My parents, I was lucky if they spent $20 on a couple packs, and you've got $140 UPCs sitting in front of you. You are just as bad as the quote-unquote scalpers, and now the quote-unquote scalpers are being glorified, and it's hilarious. Like, I do find it kind of funny that the script has flipped. I'm glad that it is. This is not just a space, a hobby for kids. It's great if the kids are enjoying it, They have other ways to enjoy it. There's a TV show and video games. Those are really fantastic ways to also enjoy it, where you don't have to spend nearly as much money as on cardboard. So quit bitching if your biggest point of contention is for your kiddos. When I was their age, I wanted to play my Game Boy Color and I wanted to watch the TV show. The cardboard was just an extra bonus. And quite frankly, if you don't have the money for it, or if you think that scalpers are a problem, well, wait, because the market will cool off, and when it does, then you can go out and get your hands all over it. But I guarantee you, when it does cool off, you're not going to be saying this, and you're probably not going to be going out and buying as much as you are now. This is a FOMO economy, or a consumer economy. That's what the United States was built upon, was greed and want and hoarding. And let's be real, that's kind of what this has come to. Now, of course, I know there's a lot of people who are still in the hobby collecting and doing it for fun, and certainly filling out binders and doing master sets. It's definitely a thing. By the way, I'm starting a master set. I'm going for all the Silver Border EX cards. So if anybody has any that they want to sell to me, DM me. I'm happy to pay market. I will pay full market. I'm looking for light play, mod play, heavy play. I'm not looking for near mint. These are going into a binder, master setting every Silver Border card from EX era, Ruby Sapphire, all the way to Pop Series. I believe it's 5 where the EX is ended there. So if you have any, help me out. But yeah, short video. Just think it's funny how the dichotomy is kind of changing. I've come around to Opossum Bud. I do like his videos. I think he's a genuinely good guy. I think I had a contention with what he was saying to a lot of his videos to his followers. I have come around to him, but I know the scalper rhetoric was huge with a lot of his videos. He's kind of, I don't know, his vibes have changed a little bit recently with just the content that he's posting. I like a lot of the content that he's been posting recently, but I just thought it's funny how like months ago that's all he and a few others in the space were posting, and now these people on like all the big forums are getting praised for waiting it out, staking it out, committing their time to it, buying what they want, and enjoying the hobby. But yeah, just a quick video. Thank you guys. Happy Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Catch you in a new one soon. Peace. Bye.